everybody. How are you? Simone here. We're going to be doing a high intensity interval training workout today. So all you're going to need for your session today is a mat and yourself and perhaps some water if you need a drink during our breaks, and of course some energy. So let's get started in about 10 seconds. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining today. All right, I'm just going to quickly get the timer ready. The exercise is ready. Okay. So, let's start with a bit of a warm-up and I'll talk you through what our session is going to be like today. So, we're going to start just with a step and a bum kick. So we just go step and kick our bum. So we're just starting like this. And we're going to add in some arm movements too. We're going to add some circles. So let's just start here. I'm going to explain today's session. So we have 15 exercises to do today. We're going to do each one for 30 seconds with a 15 seconds rest. Other way with those arms. And we're going to do that 2 times through. Okay, so it's going to be half an hour of high intensity exercises. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, let's do some squats just to wake up these legs a little. So let's just squat down and up. So that's 30 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest. Now I'm going to be giving you lots of different options today. So we have some higher intensity options, some lower intensity options. So no matter what level you're at, you can still join in with the class. Let's do 3 more, 2 more, last one, good. Last warm-up exercise, it's going to be a march on the spot. Reach those arms up nice and tall. We just bring one knee up to the chest and down. Other knee up and down. So we just march on the spot, bringing those arms up and down. Let's do 8 more. 7. Wake up all our muscles. 6. Let's do 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Okay, give those legs a quick shake, give those arms a shake. All right, I'm going to get our timer ready and we're going to go for our first exercise. So we're going to get started with our hip exercises. The first one is going to be jumping jacks. So let me just get the timer on. Okay, we have a 10-second countdown. If it decides to start. There we go. Okay, jumping jacks is the first one. I'll start with a low intensity option. So, low intensity is just like this. Higher intensity, jumping jacks. So, jumping out and in. Nice and light on the balls of the feet. Core is pulled in, shoulders relaxed. Okay, so we're going to do this exercise 2 times through, 30 seconds each time. Okay, 15-second rest, just have a little march on the spot. Taking a couple of deep breaths in and out. Have a little step side to side. We'll just keep moving. Round 2. So again, lower impact. Or we start our jumping jacks. So I'm keeping as light as I can on the balls of my feet. I can feel my fringe going into my eyes. This is the result of not being able to have a haircut during pandemic. All right, 3, 2, 1. Good, okay, shake it off. We're going for the next exercise, which is going to be a pulsed pop squat. So, lower impact option is just a squat with 2 pulses. Otherwise, we go jump, pulse, and in. So start with the feet together. We jump out to a squat, pulse, and in. Your lower impact option is just pulse, pulse, up. Pulse, pulse, up. Okay, so whichever one you want to do, Let's go. So 2 rounds of this one, 30 seconds each round, 1 minute in total. Good work. And just have a bit of a step side to side. We're going to go for 1 more round of that. All right. Let's go. Pulse, pulse, feet together. Pulse, pulse. Good. Okay. You can keep this pace or you can go faster. You can be slower. Just land. When you bring those feet back together, try and keep the knees a little soft. Remember, you can always just do your squats with a pulse. Keep the core pulled in. Keep the back nice and straight. Good. Okay. Shaking it off. Next exercise, we have inchworms. So, we start standing at the bottom of our mat. Alright, inchworm, we crawl out to a plank. We crawl back in. So we crawl out to a plank. And we crawl in. Now, to make this one harder, you can go nice and fast. So go as fast as you can. If this is a little too much for you, you can put your hands on a couch or a chair. And you can step back into a plank exercise. That was your rest time, by the way. So you can put your hands on a chair or a couch, step back into a plank, step in and stand up. Okay, round number 2. Let's go. Crawling out to a plank, crawl and up. When you come to a plank, careful you don't do this. So careful you don't dip the hips down. So keep the hips nice and high. Keep the core lifted. Breathing nice and evenly as you walk your hands out and in. And you can really pick up the pace. Good, that was the last one. Okay, moving on from that one. We were just doing 2 rounds and then moving on. Our next exercise, side to side squats. So going back to some more squats. Low impact option first. We step out to a squat, feet together, other side together. Squat to one side, squat to the other side. If you want to take it up a notch, squat, then do a little hop over to the other side. So you do a little hop to one side, hop to the other side. You can get really nice and low, core is really nice and tight. Good. You can really pick up the pace with that one too. So you can really go nice and fast if you want to increase that intensity. Okay, round number 2. Whew, let's go. I can definitely feel my heart rate coming up. I hope you can too. Remember, you can just do a step out, or of course, add in that little hop. 10 seconds here. Good work. Okay, let's go into our next exercise. We have scissor jumps. So a scissor jump is when we do a jump from one side to the other side. So we just swap the legs over. Now if this is a little too hard, you can just do a little jog on the spot or forward and back. Otherwise, we scissor the legs and we jump, swapping from one foot in front to the other. Core is pulled in. I like to move my arms at the same time. So again, if this is a little hard, just do a little jog on the spot or stepping forward and back. Good work. Okay. That one you want to keep nice and soft on the balls of the feet. Round number 2. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So knees nice and soft. We could do little jumps up and down, switching the feet right to left. So this is a bit too much. Again, go to a jog. You can always pick up the pace so you can make it a little bit faster. Just keep the knees soft, right? But really stay light on your feet. We're going for 2, 1. All right. Whew, okay, that one really got my heart rate up. Next one, we're coming down to our mat. We're going to do some sit-ups. So we're going into a core one next. So we lie on our back, we lift up to a sit-up and down. So I like to reach my hands forward. If that's too much, you can just do little crunches. If you can't sit all the way up and down, you can bring your hands to your chest, across your chest, or you can reach the arms up overhead. Whatever works for you. We're going for another 3, 2, 1. Good job. Right, just hang out here for a second. Take a breath. You can lie down on the mat. We're going for round number 2. Let's go. Inhale and exhale. Actually, I'm exhaling as I lift up and inhaling as I come down. Good, halfway. Got my thumbs moving back. Using these abdominals to lift you up. Good, okay, let's go on to the next one. We have lunges with a knee lift. So if you need to, you can place your hand on a wall or on a chair or something for some balance. Otherwise, come into your mat, we step back. I'm going to start on my right leg. So I step back with my left leg, lift the knee. All right, so we lunge and knee. Lunge, knee. If you want to make it easier, lunge, feet together. Lunge, feet together. When you lunge, remember to lean forward a little bit to keep your back nice and straight, core is tight. I'm bringing my hands in front of the chest and then bring them by my side. You can have the hands on the hips. Good, okay, we're doing the same side, okay? Same leg goes back, so my same right foot is forward, stepping back with the left leg. So we're going to do it twice on one side and then twice on the other side. Let's go. Good, nice long lunges. Again, you can always just bring the toe in like this. So lunge and tap. I can feel my front leg starting to work. Core should be pulled in. You can always use a wall for balance. Time. Okay, give that leg a bit of a shake. We're going to do that 2 times on the other side. All right, are we ready? Let's go. So stepping back with the right leg this time, lifting the knee. So I don't mind where your hands are, whether they're on a wall or on a chair, on your hips, coming in front of the chest, whatever. You can also tap in. Another thing you could do if you wanted to really up the intensity with this workout is you could add some weights. So you can hold weights in the hands. Good, okay. Guess what? That's actually halfway through our HIIT session so far. So let's do this side on this leg on the other side. No, this leg again. Sorry, I'm getting my words mixed up. So same side, second round. Let's go. Good, remember you can always just tap the foot in and back. Otherwise, lift that knee to the chest and come straight back to your lunge. You can make it really nice and fast to really increase that intensity. Nice work. Give it a bit of a shake off. We're moving on to mountain climbers. So, coming on down to your mat. Hands underneath the shoulders. You can either be on the hands or the wrists, hands or the forearms, sorry. And we bring one knee in and back, other knee in and back. So you can go nice and slow, or you can start picking up the pace, or you can even go into a jog. So whatever you're doing, just make sure the hands are underneath the shoulders, the core is pulled in nice and tight, your back is nice and straight, you're using those lower abdominals. Good work. All right, sitting back, give those shoulders a bit of a roll, give the wrists a roll, give the neck a wiggle if you need. We're going to do round 2. Let's go. So, one knee comes in between the hands, and then the other knee. Looking just in front of those fingertips. The faster you go, the harder it'll be. So you can go slow. You can pick it up a little bit. You can go for a jog. I'm going to go for that medium speed. Really concentrating on my form here. Nice work, everyone. Let's stand up. Next exercise, we're doing butt kicks. So, if this is too difficult, I've got a couple of lower impact options for you. First option, of course, regular butt kicks. Jogging on the spot, kicking your bum with your heels. Other option is just another jog, or you can do what we did in the warm-up, low impact butt kicks, where you just step and kick the bum side to side. Otherwise, let's go. Light on the feet, shoulders back, core tight, pumping those arms. Let's go. Good, okay, shaking it off. We've got one more round of that to go. Nice deep breaths here in this recovery phase. Round 2. Jogging on the spot. I like these high intensity interval workouts that just keep moving. You're not repeating exercises loads of times. So we're just running through all these exercises twice through and then moving on to the next one. Really kicking that bum. Maybe you can always do the low impact option or just a gentle jog on the spot like this. 5 seconds. Good, okay. Next up we have our squat to a toe tap. So, hands are in front of your body like this. We come into a squat and we tap our hand to our toe. So, squat, tap the foot. Squat, tap the foot. Now, you can take this nice and slow. Or you can go nice and fast. Alright, so the faster you go with this one, the harder it's going to be. If it's too hard to reach your toes, you can squat knee, squat tap the knee. But I like to bring my foot up. Good, okay. Round 1 of that's done. Oh, I can definitely feel my breathing starting to get a bit harder. My heart rate's definitely up. I hope yours is too. Whew. Round 2. Squat, tap, squat, tap. My core is tight as I squat. My back is nice and straight. Keeping my form even though I'm getting tired. Breathing nice and evenly. 3 more seconds. Good, okay. Moving on now to, my least favorite exercise, high knees. So, we're going for a jog on the spot, lifting those knees up as high as we can. So, we're here, jogging on the spot, lifting the knees nice and high. Low impact option, marching on the spot, just like we did in that warm up. Otherwise, high knees. You can also take it a little lower if you need to, like this. Otherwise, try and keep those knees nice and high. Stay light on the balls of the feet. So just stick to whatever feels best for you. Oh, I can definitely feel that one. That is probably the hardest one for me, those high knees. But we're going to push through for one more round. Let's go. Core is nice and pulled in. Chest is proud. Shoulders back. And I like to pump the arms. Other people like to have the hands like this and reach the knees to the hands. I would prefer to pump those arms. And you can always take it down. You can always do a couple of these and then go back into your high knees. 5 more seconds. Good job. Guess what? We only have 3 more exercises. Next one we're going to do is shuffles side to side. So I'm going to use the mat here as my guide. Nice little bend in the knees. Shuffling one side, shuffle to the other side. So shuffle and shuffle. If you want to take it up a notch, you can add a tap. So shuffle, tap, shuffle, tap. So you tap down on the floor each time you go to one side of your mat. If you need to take it down, step. Step together, step. Okay, so there are a few different options there. Just stepping from side to side, just the shuffles, or a shuffle with a tap down. Round number 2. Are we ready? Let's go. So shuffle and shuffle. That's option number 1. You can step to the sides, or you can add in that tap down. I quite like to add that little tap. Really gets into those thighs and those quads. 10 seconds to go here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, second to last exercise, push-ups. Okay, let's do it. So coming to your mat. Let's do this on the knees to start, and you can always come onto the toes. Tuck in the tailbone, core pulled in. We push down and up. Down and up. Now just go as low as you can. You might just be doing small ones like this, or you might be going all the way nose to mat and up. Option, of course, is to come up onto your toes and do press-ups on the toes. Otherwise, just leave those knees down as fast as you can, as many as you can. Good. Sit back on those heels. Give the shoulders a bit of a roll. Give the neck a wiggle, wrist a wiggle. We're doing one more round through of that exercise. Whew, okay. Let's go. Tuck that tailbone under, lift the core. So don't come into this position here. I don't want to see any arching in anyone's backs. So round that lower back, pull the core in, dropping the elbows to bring the nose to the floor. Bending them as much as you can. You can always come onto the toes. 10 seconds to go. Nice job, everyone. Let's stay down here. We've only got one more exercise to go, and it's going to be our plank hold. So, I'm going to do it on the forearms. If you want to be on the hands, go for it. Otherwise, we step back into a plank position. Option here is to drop the knees and do a plank on the knees. Otherwise, keep those knees up into the air. Lift the core. Look just in front of those hands. So I've got my hands clasped actually. So I'm looking at my fingertips. Press the heels away, tighten up those quads, breathe. Working the entire body here. Good. Press back into a kneeling position. We've only got one more exercise to do here. 30 seconds of a plank hold. You can always do it on the knees. Let's go. So you can be on your forearms or on your hands, I don't mind. Core is really nice and pulled in. I'm inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. I'm thinking about really tensing up my legs here, pressing into my elbows to engage in my chest and shoulders, keeping my neck neutral so not looking under the body. Almost there, everyone. Time. Okay, nice work. Gently coming up, I'm just going to stop that timer. You can press back into a shell stretch here. Hang on just a second. Okay. And then when you're ready, let's gently come up to a standing position. And we're going to do some standing stretches. So, let's just start with some nice deep breaths where we bring the shoulders up to the ears. And around. Good. 2 more. Inhaling. And exhaling. Catching your breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. Other way. 3. And 2. And 1. Good work. If you need to put your hand on a wall, go for it. We're going for a quad stretch. So I'm going to bring my right foot into my glute. Squeezing that foot in. Pressing my hips forward, and we're just going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring that right foot down. We're going to turn over that right foot. So bring the feet a little wider. Turn over the right leg, and we fold forward over that leg. Stretching through the hamstring here. See if you can get your fingertips to the floor. If you can't reach the floor, try and bring your feet a little bit wider. Relax the head forward, relax the chest forward, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly and gently come up. We're going to turn to the side, bend that right knee slightly and press the left heel down towards the floor. So stretching into that left calf muscle. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and let's do that on the other side. So left foot comes in towards your glute, squeezing those hips forward, squeezing the glutes as you pull that heel in towards your bum. Good, you can hold on to something here or just have the hand out to the side for 3, and 2, and 1. Good, legs nice and wide. We're going to turn over the right leg this time. So turning towards the right leg, folding over that hamstring. So trying to get your hands to the floor, relaxing the head and the shoulders here, taking nice deep breaths in and out for 3, for 2, and 1. Good, slowly press yourself back up. Let's turn to the left. Think about pressing that right heel down to the floor for a calf stretch. For 3, for 2, and 1. Good, gently step those feet back together. Let's bring the hands behind the back for a chest stretch. So press those fingertips down and pull them away from the back. And let's take a nice deep breath in, filling up the chest. And out, exhaling through the mouth. One more inhale. And exhale. Good work. And then let's just take one more nice big overhead stretch. Interlace the fingers, reach the hands up nice and tall, stretching through the core, the shoulders, the sides of the body. For 3, 2, and release. Nice work, everybody. Amazing work today. I hope you enjoyed this high intensity interval training session. I am definitely sweaty. I definitely felt everything working, and I hope you did too. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you all for your next workout.